A little sad, but we're here to take photos of Nanny's Thor. She decided that she wasn't going to be able to keep it after all, but she didn't want to make any decisions based on, you know, newness of her husband's passing. So she's made up her mind now, and so she's selling it. So we're here taking some photos of the beast. It is beautiful. This was our very first camping experience. Was in this one at the Tampa RV show. This is a shakedown cruise. This is our first official RV trip. We're in a 2014 28-foot Class C. We're on our way down to the Florida Fairgrounds for the Tampa RV show to pick out our RV. And it was great. What do you think? Was it great? Who are you talking to?
Becky.
Okay.
We're going to Georgia.
Going to Georgia. We just went to Nanny's house just real quick, just to clean her RV up. It wasn't dirty; it's only got 7,000 miles on it. But just, you know, spruce it up and get some photos for the listing. So that's what we did. Her husband and her purchased that just before he passed away from a complication. So she never really got to use it, unfortunately. Now it's been some time, and now she's ready to let it go.
While we were also in St. Augustine, we stopped to get passports, and that is in preparation for us to get up through Canada to get into Alaska this summer. So we got that taken care of, and now we're headed to Georgia to my aunt and uncle's house. They own a bus touring company called Eagle Christian Tours, and we're gonna try to get some work done there, I think. Yeah,
we try to get some work done on the road. I used to own an auto detailing company, and I was and am a photographer. So wherever we can pick up work, we try to pick up work, and this happens to be one of those places. We're going to work on some marketing stuff for them, and do a little detailing, you know, dust off the old polishing groove.
And also, while we're in Georgia, we have friends that used to be our neighbors in Maine, and they live in Tennessee now. They're driving down to visit. One of the things that we adore about this lifestyle is that we get to see people who have either moved away from Maine while we were there, or they're just, you know, elsewhere, and we, if we were still stationary in Maine, would not get to see them very often at all. So we're gonna get to visit with our daughter's best friends and their mother, who is my dear friend, and we're just really excited to see them.
Get set, go! All right, well, it's like 1 in the morning. We are at Jess's Uncle Brett's bus company, Eagle Christian Tours. We have to get to McBee, where we bought our RV, just to take care of a couple little issues, warranty stuff, nothing major. But we had to dump tanks, and he's got a perfect spot for it. So we're just gonna camp here for a couple hours and take off probably at like 3 or 4. A couple hours of sleep. But this place has been cool to hang out at. This thing was handy to change the fuel filter and the oil in the truck. This shop is awesome. On the road in a couple hours. Look at that guy looking at us right there. It's like, what's going on? Why am I moving? Alright, well, we did end up going to McBee, to Brown's RV Center to get some warranty work done. We thought there might have been something wrong with our black tank. There isn't, so we're good. I was just paranoid about something, so we're good. I thought a part had fallen off, but it was never there. So
it was never there.
And then our water pump kept on cycling. Like every 5 minutes it would cycle. It wasn't leaking, so they gave us a new water pump, and we were actually out of there in no time at all.
It's like so fast, like 45 minutes, like not even.
We still have a couple little issues with the RV. The awning was misaligned, so it kind of wrecked itself. So that we're gonna get taken care of hopefully up in Maine. And then our doors maybe slightly messed up. It requires a little bit more effort than I think should be required to close the door, and we had to take the strike plate off to make it work.
Right.
So that was quick. It was a quick stop. So we ended up, we drove 6 hours there from Georgia. The video before this probably was pretty incoherent because it was pretty late. So
we got probably about 2.5 hours of sleep last night.
Yeah, and then
I don't actually know how he's still driving right now.
Me and Lily got to sleep a lot.
Yeah. The girls slept a lot and slept today. Sorry, it's really bumpy.
Shortcut.
So anyways, we got done earlier, so we decided to just drive straight to Virginia Beach, or Suffolk area, which is where we're going to be spending a lot of time in Virginia Beach.
Yep.
So we are, I don't know, an hour and a half away from there. So we're going to Virginia. We'll be in Virginia next time you see us. Alright, so we're here in Suffolk, not where I was in the Navy, I was in Virginia Beach, but this is where we spent our first married years, Jess and I, and through a friend, we ended up on this farm, which has just been
ridiculous.
Perfect, like.
It can't even be described.
Yeah, I mean, look at these fields. They're buttercups. So we were, I was stationed at Virginia Beach, so this is nice to come back here and see old friends and connect with people that we haven't seen in many years, like 15 years.
Yeah, like a really long time. It's so fun to come back to because like we were really young, we were 20 years old and just married, and it was the first time we had been adults really, living away from our parents. And so there's always going to be a special spot here for us. Every time you come back, it just brings back so many memories, and it's really fun to bring the girls back here and show them, where we lived, where our first apartment was, and all that kind of stuff. And what brought us here this time, or who we connected with this time, was an old boss of mine who lives right down the road from here. And I haven't seen him in 16 years, but we had kept in touch over, Facebook and stuff like that. And
we couldn't get up his driveway.
No.
It had too much of an angle.
It has such a steep driveway that the RV wouldn't fit, so we were trying to figure out where we were going to go. And like we continually keep figuring out and experiencing on this trip or on our travels, one connection will always lead you somewhere else, to other people that you just like bond with, and that's what's happened at the farm. So Gray is one of Ron's neighbors, and said we could mooch dock, as it's called, on his property, and it has made us so excited to do more with harvest hosts and to be on farms, because this is it. This is exactly.
This is it. If you see us moving around, it's because
we're dodging.
We're dodging
that.
Belle patties here. Still
all
worth
over
it.
the place.
We're here, and Gray has been phenomenal. We've done cookouts and fires and just wandered around property. He's got 100 acres here. The history of this place is just
amazing.
So yes, farms are awesome. This farm is particularly awesome because of its owner, and we thank you. And you got to see his barn. He does a lot of entertaining. He's a host by heart.
Top 10 reasons why men prefer guns over women. You can trade an old 44 for a new 22. Guns function normally every day of the month.
Not only did we get to hang out on this farm for the week, we were treated to a nice fishing yacht and a few cruises on that. Check out some of the footage here.
We are up bright and early this morning, and we're gonna go drop our truck at a restaurant that also has slips where we're gonna be bringing the boat to today. So we're gonna go drop our truck there, and then we're gonna jump in Ron's truck and head to the marina, through to Inlet, and then we're gonna come all the way back out here into Chesapeake, into the Chesapeake Bay, and then we're gonna leave the boat here for the rest of the weekend.
It's called Decoys.
Decoys.
Yeah.
This place is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Let's get on the water. What'd you guys do on the cruise? Head down in the cabin, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Well,
We got locked down in the cabin. We went down there. Yeah.
Oh, did you try to come back up? We didn't hear you?
We did. We were like knocking on the door.
It was fun. I was like, yes.
Did you like riding up there?
That was fun. That's so much fun. It's kind of nerve-wracking at the first part, but you know.
Came down through there.
It's so funny.
This is a brand new marina, so he might be the first here.
Did you film how we parked? We were up there, and I was.
Oh yeah, he did a great job.
It was amazing.
Spun the boat like just right here. And here we sit. Must have looked cool from up there.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. And,
It was awesome.
and I love driving past all the little boats going out.
They were waving at you. This is our friend Ron's boat. He operates Southern Belle sport fishing out of it. It's just an incredible boat. It's like super clean. I love it.
Ron keeps that thing
Yeah.
spotless.
This is where I was stationed in the Navy. So some of the routes we took are the same routes I took with my ship. So just bringing the girls here and letting them see and have some of the stories come to life where we started life, really.
For sure. Make sure that your kids are a part of your history and that they get to experience what that was. Make sure that they know your story. It's so important for them.
Yeah, we had an amazing day. Quickly, we have a mascot forming here on the farm, and it's Henry the bull. We'll show you some more of him. But tomorrow we're heading back to the marina, and we're gonna make our way back to Rudy Inlet after we hang at the marina. So that's tomorrow.
And see, that's the only problem I got with him. He will dig a hole you put a truck in.
Really?
Why? And see, the problem of it is, if I give him too much attention, you can't get away from him. And every time you come in the yard, he'll stand there and bellyache, and it's really annoying. You're trying to do something, and he is just flat out just moaning like I'm dying. Come pet me, please.
Buddy.
See, that's his, and that's what I told you. You might hear him in the camper. He just comes over here and he sees the camper.
I don't think Henry likes us too much.
We're squatting on his property.
Thank you again, Ron and Elizabeth, for connecting us here with Gray and for the boat ride. It's just been an incredible week, and we can't thank you enough for all the grilling and the smoked hamburgers that you let me try on your Traeger grill.
He's never going to be the same again, Ron.
Yeah, or not.
I have no idea where a Traeger's going to go on our RV, but
We gotta get one. Smoked hamburgers. Are you kidding me?
created a monster.
So here's Gray. He's coming down the road here. So we're gonna grab a
Say some goodbyes.
goodbyes and a photo. All right, what do you guys think about Mr. Gray's farm here?
I love it.
Do you think we could do the farm life? Yeah?
As long as we had a pet bull.
A pet bull. So I take it that's your favorite part?
Yes, Henry.
Henry?
Did you say pit bull or pet bull?
Do you think it's going to be sad to leave here?
I'm gonna have to say goodbye to Henry.
Yeah. Well, where are we going though?
Maryland.
Well, we're going to go check out DC. See ya.